Hello, I'm broadcasting legend Rick Mercer. You're listening to the Dean Blundell Show on 102.1 The Edge. Some of the material you hear on this program may not be suitable for everyone, like you, in the car with your kids in the back seat. Please do not blame DBS if your kids go to school and they start calling their friends and wallets. Listen with discretion. Thank you.
Hey everyone, it's Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters.
Hi, this is Christopher Lloyd.
Jason Sudeikis.
Lou Ferrigno.
Hi, this is Adrian Grenier.
Jason Mewes.
Hi, I'm Sean William Scott.
Hi, I'm Rick Mercer.
Yeah, dude, what's up? This is Steve-O.
This is Gilbert Godfrey.
Marcus from Mumford & Sons.
Hey, this is Doug Gilmore.
This is Dancing Monkey, Jay Baruchel.
When I'm not making hit records,
When I'm not hunting quail,
jerking long balls into the stands at the Rouser Center,
Sleeping in a pool of vomit.
doing hot yoga,
Playing professional ice hockey.
I'm hanging out with the guys from the Dean Blundell Show.
I was drunk enough not to care. Woo!
The biggest a**holes in Toronto.
That's what makes me happy.
The Dean Blundell Show.
Happier than a one-legged pig on a fishing trip.
but I'd rather mow my lawn.
The Dean Blundell Show. 102.1 something. The Edge. Woo!
This is your Edge. Hold it. Files with Dean Blundell on the Edge.
After initial reports, a man had been struck and killed by a train after a confrontation on a platform in Manhattan. The police said that the man, in fact, had been killed and another man was injured in separate episodes into the station. The man who was killed had been on the train pooping between two cars. When he fell between them both and was run over by all the other cars. Not leaving much. He said they found defecation that spread over about 800 meters. The man apparently got so angry with some other passengers, got in a fight, and then went between the two cars. When he was asked to leave one of the cars, went between two cars, straddled the joint between the two trains, took a massive poop that lasted 800 meters, and then he fell in.
Threw off his balance.
Yeah. Wow.
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah. That was his way of expressing his anger.
Okay.
I've never been that mad.
No.
Oh, man, I am so mad. I'm going to go take a crap between these two train cars as it's moving.
Although if he had braced himself better, I mean, it seems like a pretty viable option.
Have you had a huge poop before? You can't. Yeah. I mean, it's, bracing yourself when you're pooping. You're so concentrating on just getting all that stuff out that you just, you'd lose one arm for sure.
Yeah.
They were going around a corner, apparently, so you got run over.
The momentum.
A woman in Sweden underwent chemotherapy for 2 years before her doctors realized the cancerous tumors they were treating didn't exist. How do you F that up?
I would have spun that story to her. Just said, you're cured.
Yeah. You'll never have cancer. It's almost as if you never did. Chief doctor at a local hospital in Sweden said a woman in her 60s previously battled breast cancer after complaining of back pains. Doctor feared cancer had spread. X-rays indicated she had tumors in her liver and other vital organs. Rigorous treatment and program was started, including chemotherapy, radiation, and cortisone, which left her basically debilitated for 2 years. A number of the side effects she experienced include broken bones, compressed vertebrae, and discovered she had damaged parts of her brain as well because of it, reducing her dexterity and ability to control her hands and bowels. That's tough to say sorry for, huh?
Yeah.
Is there a greeting card for that? We're sorry about the needless chemo.
It's the X-ray machine.
Messed up your brain. I know you can't use your hands and stuff anymore, but...
That is that. Oh.
One of the doctors said, quote, "We are very sorry for this and wish it could be undone." Yeah, I bet she does too. Like when she can't wipe her bum.
All of it, man.
Another experienced surgeon, this time again in Sweden. Don't go to Sweden, folks.
Okay.
Removed the entire hip joint of a healthy 30-year-old woman and left it on the operating table during what was supposed to be a minor procedure to remove a small growth from her hip. Oh. I've never heard of anything like this before, said one of the local physicians. 30-year-old woman having surgery to remove a bone growth close to her hip. Yeah, 30. Instead, they were called in to solve the problem, attempted to reattach the joint with metal plates and screws. However, the woman developed an infection from the procedure, and the hip never healed properly, causing doctors to later have to fit her with a prosthetic hip. Now she apparently cannot walk or run properly. Sweden kicks ass.
Yeah.
Imagine waking up to that.
Sorry?
Imagine waking up to that.
Oh, no.
Hi, how are you?
Wiki.
How did it go? Well, really well, but we were focused on the wrong thing.
There you go.
Yeah, we took your whole hip out.
On the positive, we gave you something entirely new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A brand new metal hip.
Yeah.
You're the only one in this whole hospital that's happened to, so you're lucky.
We normally charge a fortune.
No.
Yeah.
We'll do this one for half price. Yeah. And holes usually aren't presented in a positive attribute in a home listing. However, Dean's Blue Hole, a 180-acre Bahamian property listed for $24 million, is for sale in private ownership in the remotest part of the Bahamas. Apparently, you have a hard time finding it on a tourist map. The jet doesn't go there at all. You got to take some kind of ferry over there. What is it? If you're an extreme diver, it is the deepest blue hole in any saltwater body of water ever. And it's it's like 15 feet off the coast.
Very cool.
Yeah, so you can walk out to it and go down 700 feet.
Huh.
Dean's Blue Hole. That's what it's called.
Trying to figure out if it sounds sexy
I don't know.
or if it sounds dirty.
Hey, you want to go to Dean's Blue Hole?
Yeah.
Dive in there.
Go real deep.
It's known as the Mecca. All the way to the bottom. Do it. What's in there? Let's go see what's in Dean's Blue Hole. It's called the Mecca of free diving. A lot of people go there and test breathing exercises. Divers come from around the world. So one guy went down 410 feet with no stuff on.
Oh, my
Yeah,
goodness.
he's like one of them crazy free divers. It's in the Caribbean. $24 million to get the whole island and rights to my blue hole.
You buying it?
No.
No.
I'm about 24 mil short. Sounds like fun, though. I would love to invite ladies to my blue hole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh? I'd paint it black.
Not brown?
No, maybe.
Okay.
I'd turn the sand. I'd do stuff around it in the sand that made it look like a sphincter. Hey, you get a load of this.
Or like your big legs or whatever.
You clear away all the seaweed.
Yeah, I would. No, just put it around the hole.
Yeah.
Build two docks that look like legs.
Have some sort of air machine with bubbles coming out of it. Yeah.
Oh, pardon me. My blue hole again. Those are your Edgefiles, whatever the hell day it is in January, the year 2013.
The Edgefiles on 102.1 The Edge.
The Chorus Broadcasting System presents
The Dean Blundell Show.
Going to be a super duper program for you.
102.1 The Edge.
I was talking to my girlfriend this morning. She's had a cold for about a month and a half, and now I'm getting it. I just realized that right now. And when I get a cold, I am just a bitch.
Most men are, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Women are tough. That woman
Yeah.
has toughed it out for a month and a half, rarely complains, tough as nails. And then as soon as I started getting in my nose today when I got here, I'm like,
I just never want to leave the house.
no, it's dirty.
Yeah.
The world's a dirty place, dude.
Oh, the worst
Extremely
is
dirty.
flying. Every time people, well, at least for me, when I fly, it's always get sick.
Recycled air. Mm-hmm. Everybody in there. You're just pumping everybody's germs through that dump.
How are people stewards and stewardesses?
All they're covered in Teflon. And most of those stewards have bigger germs to worry about. Anywho. So, yeah, I was just watching this thing on TV this morning. It was pretty funny. The teachers were on strike yesterday. Once again, keeping it light in 2013. I really don't care. I think it's absolutely stupid that the teachers aren't letting the kids do their things after school. So now, if you wanted to know what kind of fine, upstanding people some of these striking teachers are, there's tons of good ones. I would say the majority, the more teachers, like if it's 100 teachers in a room that are represented by all teachers, I would say 65 to 70% of them were probably not for the job action, probably really good teachers. I would say the other part are just the old pricks. So anyway, This is, Derek, you sent this to me this morning. This is fascinating. These are the raw audio from teachers protesting outside a government building yesterday, the ministry.
Up at Bay and College.
Yeah.
So I want you to listen to these people that are teaching your children. These are our mentors. These are people that we leave our kids with for up to 8 to 10 hours a day, depending on if there's extracurriculars, which clearly there isn't.
Well, this is an extracurricular activity. I'm surprised they even showed up.
Yeah, well, I'm not striking. I'm not getting paid to strike. And even Buzz Hargrove yesterday. Buzz Hargrove was like, you guys, you're just pissing people off, and the only way to get public support is to not piss people off. So why are you pissing people off? By not letting kids do their extracurriculars. I had one email yesterday, and we railed on it pretty good, and it was funny. One email, someone's like, you don't understand Bill 116. And I emailed him back. I said, 115? Like,
You're right.
No. Shut up.
I don't understand 116.
Hasn't been done yet.
It's the Pitbull
one. Please elaborate.
Yeah. Anyway, here's a raw sound from your mentors, your teachers, people we leave our kids with every single day, protesting yesterday. Listen to the quality of individuals we have here.
What's disgusting? Union busting! We're ready to fight. We're ready to defeat this government.
Oh, the teachers don't stop!
And on March the 1st, we'll review the situation.
Go home.
So on March the 2nd, we could see voluntary activities resumed.
It's possible.
He was supposed to be the teacher's friend, and obviously he's not, and his party's going to suffer.
Yeah, I get it. That's fine. Don't vote him in again.
Yeah.
How about the British guy? Now, listen, I'm British, and I'm sorry for him, everybody. He doesn't represent most people that come to this wonderful country. He's a dick that's taking advantage of the system. I don't even know who that guy is, but I'm sorry that he actually has the same passport as me. Maybe we will resume activities on the 1st or the 2nd. Ooh, why don't you go back to England? They like that kind of stuff over there. They live for protest. Go protest back there. Go home. Go back to your country.
You sound like Alex Jones and Piers Morgan.
Yeah. And I'm saying that as a British Canadian citizen. Both. I hold both passports. Moved here when I was 1. I know nothing else other than this awesome country. Nothing. And if this guy's going to stand and stop traffic like a moron, like a retard, go back to your country.
And there were only 500.
Go do it there.
There were 500 people out last night, which
it was cold.
A very small percentage of teachers.
It was cold.
Yeah.
Derek.
It was like a Facebook group.
Yeah, and the funny thing is you can see most of their pictures obviously the video and stuff. So go find out what loser teachers are really out there.
Yeah. You want to hear these losers again?
What's disgusting? Union busting! We're ready to fight. We're ready to defeat this government.
Oh, the teachers don't.
He was a drama teacher. This guy's a drama teacher.
He wasn't a gym teacher?
No.
Okay.
No.
We're ready to defeat this government.
Drama teacher.
Oh, the teachers don't stop!
And on March the 1st, we'll review the situation.
How about you review your presence here in this great country? How about that, sir?
So on March the 2nd, we could see voluntary activities resumed.
It's possible.
You know, it's possible, actually, giving you some spotted dick. Sir.
You know, I want to know who those drummers are, because they seem to show up at every single protest.
Yeah, OPSU.
Is that who they are?
OPSU has their own drummers, yeah.
Okay, I thought there was just some homeless guys hoping to get some change.
Yeah,
that's what people here.
That's what I said, OPSU.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Zing.
Yeah. Hey, listen to this music/drama teacher.
We're ready to defeat this government.
Well, good luck, Superman. 500 out-of-work teachers standing there. 500 disgruntled educators standing there. And this is what he says about the whole government.
We're ready to fight. We're ready to defeat this government.
Well, I hope that fight goes awesome with that sweet placard you're holding. Super fella. The British guy drives me nuts because I hate him. because I'm a strong, like, I moved to this country when I was 1 for a better life. And I can tell you this, I've been back to England a few times. It is a much better life. So when that dickhead comes over here and abuses the system that we put in place for people to be able to speak their mind and punish us, he can go back.
Why don't you go back to your middle school in Essex, sir? And teach all the way up to senior high school, which there's grade 8, actually. And then go to the library and stick an encyclopedia up your ass. Britannica. You know, or maybe one of those very sharp microfiche. Or stick your wiener in a hard drive, sir.
Anyway, 6:45. Keeping it light in 2013. Baby. That's what we do.
The Dean Blundell Show. 102.1. The Edge.
Hey, Dean, hoping you can help me. My boyfriend, I'm suspicious of him. ... A lot of I do that a lot. ... between sentences. It's basically saying, hey, listen, I don't feel like finishing the sentence. I don't like the periods. Extra grammar's a pain in the ass. So here you go. You get ... My boyfriend went to the bathroom the other day and I grabbed his phone and I was going to take it to him because I knew he was going to do a number 2. That's nice of her. That's a good girlfriend. Here, take this in. I know you're going to take a crap. As I went to grab it, he rushed out of the bathroom with his pants around his ankles, screaming, no, 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 no.
Oh, you weren't lying about this story. Okay.
Should I be worried? Thanks, Candy. Yeah.
I'd say.
Oh, yeah. Because it's not like he doesn't want you to see that new proposal he got from his boss. Or his mom telling him what time dinner is on the weekend if you guys wanted to go over.
Or him shopping for wedding rings for you.
Yeah.
Imagine if it was.
Oh, man, you saw it. That's what I would say. If it were me, that's what I...
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Everyone should download the Tiffany's app.
Oh, and I was... Wedding ring. Jeez. At the Edge. Yeah, girl. At the Edge. Should I be worried? Hello.
Good morning.
Hi, who's this?
Sarah.
Hey, Sarah, can you turn your radio down for us?
Sure.
Thanks for calling.
So my awkward question is, I want to know if my boyfriend's embarrassed of me.
How tall are you?
5'8".
How much do you weigh?
140 pounds.
That's not bad.
That's good.
So my boyfriend loves his Facebook. And he messages what he calls friends back and forth. And mysteriously, he'll talk about our son and getting divorced and everything else, but my name never gets mentioned. And I've been dating him for over 3 years.
You guys have a kid?
Yes.
Does he have pictures of you on the Facebook?
Nope.
What's his status? Other than idiot.
Can you believe we're talking about this?
Yeah.
Well, he puts that because I guess you can choose that your relationship status isn't on Facebook.
Well, first of all, anybody that puts any stock into... even before that, your boyfriend addicted to Facebook, I would do yourself a favor. I would tell him to get out of the house. Because anybody that lives on Facebook, an alternate life, which is what he's doing if he's not admitting that he's not with you, he's probably not embarrassed of you. He just thinks that there might be other fish in the sea for him, so he wants to keep one foot in it.
That's what I'm also afraid of.
Totally. Which means that he doesn't have a lot of confidence in you. And you sound like, I don't know you. You could be bat crazy, but, you know.
Well, I'm crazy, but every woman's crazy. It's just a level of crazy.
No, not every woman's crazy. I used to think the same thing. I recently, in the last couple of years, have realized not every woman's crazy.
That's true.
Same with Todd.
Weird.
Do you do things that piss him off? Do you guys argue a lot?
Well, we own a construction company together. So the only arguments that we really argue about is for the construction company, whether you do a job one way or the other.
Yeah, do you pester him?
About that kind of stuff?
Anything?
No.
Well, have you talked to him about this whole Facebook stuff?
Yes, I actually want him to get rid of Facebook because I'm so tired of Facebook.
You know what I would do if I were you, and this is not too strong to say. I really mean this. I would say you either get rid of that alternative life and live this one with me, or go live that alternative life and with someone else that thinks it's cool.
They have a kid, though.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. This guy, he's talking about getting divorced on Facebook. He's talking about, what else is he talking about on Facebook?
Not really anything. He loves putting up his statuses.
Tell him to go on Twitter.
No. Tell him to get out.
No, but that's the status. You can do that on Twitter and get out of Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan of Facebook.
You don't trust him, do you?
I've had incidences that made me think that I can't trust him.
Like what?
Well,
just so everybody knows, get prepared.
Yeah.
Because if you were out of the relationship, you'd go, what is she smoking? But anyway, go ahead.
well, we've had quite a bit of period over the last 3 years where we've been broken up more than one occasion.
Oh, you know your own answers.
Yeah. And has he had sex with anybody else in those time periods?
Yes, but I'm guilty of that too because I got angry at him.
And you went and slept with some dude?
Yeah.
A bunch of times?
Not the same dude.
Yeah, but you weren't in the wrong.
Yeah, she was.
No, because it sounds like she wants this.
She got mad. She was with him. You were with him, and you got mad at him, and you went and did some other dude or some other dudes, right?
No, we would break up, and then I would go. Like, I'm not a cheater. I won't cheat. I don't believe in it. I think that honestly, you should just break up if you are interested in somebody else. Mm-hmm. So
it sounds like you guys should just break up.
Yeah. There is no foundation of trust there whatsoever. And
It's
the
like-
fact that you guys have a kid, and in that time period that you guys started dating and then had the kid till now, you've also had other partners, and you've broken up a few times in 3 years. It's pretty telling. And if you can't decide that for yourself,
It sounds like it's being held together by the business
or the kid.
But you know, the funny thing is we get along, and we get along great. And sex is great, and everything else is great. It's just the fact that he has all these women on Facebook.
Yeah,
and it drives
He's a
me
horn
nuts.
dog.
Yes, I am.
how old is he?
He is.
You are.
Yes,
How old is he?
he just turned 30.
Uh-huh. How old are you?
27.
You guys should have an open relationship, maybe.
No. No, he flips his lid about it. There's no way we could ever have an open relationship.
Right.
And I'm not even interested in other men other than when we were
He's a
broken up and
classic.
I was pissed.
He's a classic dude, though. Like all guys, they want to keep you at home and still live another life. Not all guys, some guys.
Yeah.
They want to still be able to. It's the old have your cake and eat it too. But I think you just poon is probably a better word than cake.
Yeah.
I, honest to God, anybody that lives an alternative life on Facebook or in any capacity, whether they're hanging out with other guys at work or hanging out with other chicks at work or going for lunch or dinner with it's the same thing. And you'll never be able to trust a guy. I wouldn't. If my partner was on Facebook all the time doing that kind of stuff, no status, no anything, I'd be like, Jesus Christ, I'm out of here.
See, now, the excuse that I get is because his marriage ended so poorly and because his wife cheated on him.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to have to go through saying that he's in a relationship and then all of a sudden saying that he's not.
3 years. You've been together 3 years.
You have a kid.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
a code?
You believe
that
it?
translates into I want other women.
Yeah. I'm not ready. And that might be the case. Maybe he's not ready to get back into something where he gets his heart pissed on. But he either gets all in or gets all out. And it's scary to get all in if you're a dude.
Oh, for sure. I can see for guys, like I work construction, so I see it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't listen to a word the guys that work with me say because odds are that they're saying it for some other reason.
What do you mean?
Well, more often than not, when I go to trade shows, I get stuff for free. I get asked out
get hit
for
on
lunch
a lot.
dates. Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
So,
And have you?
have I what?
You know.
With other guys?
Yeah, with
Followed
a
up.
trade show.
Yeah.
No, never.
Have you traded?
pounded some construction guy at a trade show? Sounds like
No,
sounds like
never at a trade
romance
show.
to me.
I always wear a ring and tell everyone I'm married.
Oh, good.
The
Good
lumber
for you.
guy.
So,
See, that's the other thing. Someone that refuses to wear a ring when you're with somebody. It's just another sign.
Have you guys talked about getting married?
oh, I'm divorced. I never want to get married again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, good for you.
You sound a bit confused too, though.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys should just break up.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
Set the kid free.
Yeah. Hi, The Edge.
Where's that big super stud they call the Diener?
Come on, dude.
Where is he?
Dude. It's open
Yeah.
phones. It's awkward female questions, not awkward confused guy questions.
Oh, that's just silly.
Is that Napoleon Dynamite at the end there? Yeah.
Hi, The Edge.
Oh my God, they totally answered.
What's up?
Hey, what's up?
What's up? We totally answered.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know. You don't even know how much of a big fan I am of you guys right now.
Thank you. What's up?
Right now.
What's up, boss?
Okay, so here's our situation. Like, I'm in the car with this girl that I've known for a really long time. She was my best friend, right? And recently, I've been sleeping with her boyfriend, and she knows about it. She totally knows about it, just because she doesn't want to be the one giving it to him anymore, I guess. So anyway,
So weird.
what isn't it?
Well, it's weird that you guys are in the same car and it's her boyfriend and you've been nailing him.
And she's fine with it.
Yeah, no, yeah, she is, and I find that it's weird too. But the thing is that we don't really talk about it. It's just kind of like when I walk out of the bedroom, all freaked out and whatever. She's just like, "Oh, okay," well, hangs her head. I'm going out for a smoke, and I just walk out the door. So but here's the thing: she's getting it too from the roommate that she lives with. So what's happening here is that
I'll tell you what's happening here. I'll
Okay,
tell you what's happening here. I hope you guys all shower.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yes.
I hope you brush your teeth.
And you're a bunch of cheats.
Yeah. I'll tell you what else is happening here. It sounds like you're one conversation away from a group orgy.
I seriously doubt that.
Okay. We'll see.
What's the point of her staying with this dude? Why don't you just be with this dude and she be with her roommate?
Well, here's the thing. I just got out of a 3-year serious relationship.
Oh,
and
3 years.
I was okay. I'm 23. I had a kid with the other guy, and we were together for a really long time. Okay, well, with a long time for me.
Yeah.
And before that, it was I was just single, whatever, living it up. That was the life that I wanted. And then I found out that I was pregnant. Right. So then I stayed together for the kid. So I just want to be free again, I guess is the way to put it. So is that the end comment on this whole situation, is that we're cheats off or something and that we all need to shower in between?
Well, if you guys are okay with it, it doesn't matter. I just think that you guys should probably figure out who you want to be with. If you guys are all okay, does her boyfriend know that she's doing the roommate?
No, the only people that know.
Would he freak out?
Oh my God, probably. He'd probably go back.
No, he loses all his right to freak out.
Yeah, because he's plowing you, and his girlfriend, the girl next to you, knows that her boyfriend has been doing you.
Yeah, she knows that.
And she's in the house when it happens.
Yeah, because
most
you
of
said
the
you
time.
leave.
Most of the time, yeah.
So what, you come over, you say hi to her, you go in the bedroom, you hit it, and then you leave?
Well, it's usually it's not on a Monday morning or Monday afternoon. It's usually on the weekend or something. So a bunch of people are at our house anyway.
So Dean, we still have our integrity, okay?
Yeah. It's not during the week.
Yeah.
Oh, I love you guys.
Yeah. Well, hey, do you have a boyfriend?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
All right. Well, if you guys are all okay with it and you've clearly set your morals and your standards right where they should be, continue to do what you got to do, and let's just all hope you don't pass each other on some crazy disease.
I think it's too late for that.
No, that's probably unlikely.
Why is that?
Well, I get tested in between every guy, and
I get tested in between every guy.
I've only been tested 30 times this year.
Would you say?
How many times have you been tested this year?
He's the only guy I slept with this year. Like, before that, it was the guy that I'd been with for 3 years.
Oh, okay. Keep in mind it's January 16th or whatever.
That's what I've had all year.
It's 2 weeks. Is he good? He must be really good in bed.
Oh, my God, he's fantastic.
Well, there you go. I think you guys could both share stories and have a good time with it. Yeah, just find it weird, that's all.
Have a threesome with her.
Yeah, have a threesome with her. Are you into her?
I'm not into that.
How do you know? Is that a kid in the background?
I don't want to share.
Is that a kid in the back?
Oh, no.
No.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
No, it's not.
What was it?
It was the toy, the kid's toy.
Oh, the kid's toy.
with?
That he's playing with?
No.
Where is he?
He's at daycare.
Okay, thank Christ. Yeah, good luck. I think you should be able to wear whatever guy you want as a hat. And this is the truth. If she's okay with it, and he's okay with it, and you're okay with it, and she's getting what she needs from two different guys, because she's doing both guys, right? She's doing the guy you're doing, and she's doing his roommate.
From what I understand, they're not, like, the guy I'm doing is not doing her anymore.
The boyfriend's
makes a lot of sense.
Well, it doesn't sound like they're dating anymore then.
Well, that's what I said, but I guess every time the conversation comes up, he goes back crap crazy anyway.
What are we even talking about at this point?
My God. Well, good luck to you. I think that's effed up. Is that fair, Derek?
Yes, it is fair. Sorry, I dumped a bunch of sugar in front of me on the table here because all I could think about was white.
When you were talking to her?
Yeah.
White powder?
Powdery substance.
White sugar? White powder. Derek thought she was on the coke when she
called.
You think
so?
Yeah, I really think so.
Do you really?
Yep.
It's funny watching you try and clean it up. It's just getting worse.
At 7:15 in the morning?
Yeah, dude, people do it all the time. She was all jittery.
Well, she was doing the old, yes, no, yeah, yes, no, yeah.
The Dean Blundell Show. 102.1.
The Edge.
Female questions. Dean Blundell Show.
It's awkward female questions. Some beauties. A real quick email before we go back to the phone. This. I love it when people ask questions and they give me their answer in the question.
Ah, I see.
Hey, Dean, I have an awkward female question. How should I go about confronting my boyfriend about finding porn with girls with wieners?
Trannies?
Yeah. I honestly don't mind that he looks at porn. I do all the time, but this content seems weird to me. Appreciate your thoughts, Jen.
Before anything, I just have to interrupt. And it's not a thought, it's just a fact. It's actually men with boobs.
Yeah, it's not girls with wieners.
Yeah, just want to put that out there. Okay.
There's a good clarification.
Yeah.
Now she's probably grossed out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gay.
Yeah.
Just so you know. That's just it. And it's not that he keeps looking at it because it's interesting. I am just interested in this. That's all. I am just doing a check. Those are my favorite excuses guys do. Why is there all this gay porn on my computer? I was just making sure certain sites, like just seeing what they're about, just making sure that people don't go on them. Just emailing the webmaster, just doing a check.
I wasn't feeling well that day, but I couldn't quite release my gas. I needed something to help me throw up.
Yeah, I was so grossed out.
That's what I was doing.
Yeah, me too.
That's what
I've been
did.
bunged up for months.
Sure.
Hey, The Edge.
Hello.
Hi, who's this?
Amanda.
What's up, Amanda?
Nothing.
What's your question? Sorry, you're getting what?
Oh, no, sitting.
Oh, you're sitting.
Yes, outside my office.
Where do you work?
I work for a customs broker.
Oh.
Yeah, it sounds a lot more fancier than it is. It's
No, it
not a
doesn't
big deal.
actually. Sounds incredibly boring.
Oh, there you go. That's good.
Okay.
Right on the button.
What's your question?
Okay, I don't know if it's really a question. It's like a situation, and I just don't know what's going on.
What's going on?
I have been with my boyfriend for over a year, probably about a year and a half now. I have 3 kids from a previous relationship. And I find that when my kids are at our house with us, he seems to separate himself. Like he'll go upstairs in the bedroom and watch TV while we're downstairs.
Does he have kids?
No.
Okay.
Huh.
And I had a procedure done. I can't have any more.
Mm-hmm.
We have a dog.
Does he?
When my kids aren't there, we're great.
How's he with the dog?
That's what I'd be worried about. Is he upstairs with the dog and some peanut butter?
No, the dog's with us usually.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
How old are your kids?
I've got a 7-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 2-year-old.
Oh, okay. And you've been seeing this guy for a year and a half, and you have a 2-year-old?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Whose is it?
What?
You heard. Whose is it?
Definitely from the ex.
Okay, y'all 3 kids with the one dude?
Yes.
Okay. Are your kids really annoying?
No. I have great kids.
Do you?
Yes.
Well, how old is he?
He is 26.
Okay.
Yeah.
How old are you?
25.
You got 3 kids already?
You really expedited that.
I was 17. I know it.
All right. 2 things. If he doesn't like being with you and your kids, it's probably not going to be a good environment to be in because you got 3 of them and you're not giving the kids up.
No.
You're not going to choose between the kids and this dude. And there's lots of dudes out there. I would talk to him about it. Have you talked to him?
Kind of.
Well, just say, hey, listen, if you don't want to be with us, I get it. There's no point in you being here if you don't want to be with us. That's why I invite you over here. So if you're uncomfortable, I understand.
Oh, we live together.
Oh, you live together?
Yeah, we live together.
And what do you get the kids, 3-4 days a week?
Right now, I don't know. It's kind of a messed up custody situation. For the school year, they live with my ex because he's in the school zone.
Mm-hmm.
I get them every other weekend and on Tuesdays.
And he still doesn't want to be with you?
Oh, no. You don't even see him that much.
Yeah, I'd say he's got a problem that he needs to fix. And if it's about being with your kids, maybe it's too busy. Is he a real quiet guy?
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe it's just him, too, but I doubt it if he didn't want to be with you and your kids. Because
I've brought it up, but he says that it's not that he doesn't like them.
Yeah.
I think he has kind of an awkwardness being a
maybe he doesn't know. Yeah, maybe he
exactly.
Maybe that's it. Maybe he's uncomfortable. Maybe he doesn't know. But what's that?
Make it easier. I don't know how to help him.
Well, you don't have to. He'll just have to come around, and you just got to support him and say, hey, if you want to be with us, it's great. If you don't, I understand you're uncomfortable and you're not sure. And I'll tell you this is a true story, and I mean this too. My girlfriend's kids could be the nicest kids I've ever met. Between the 5, there's 5 of us, 5 kids in our blended deal. And they could be the nicest kids you've ever met. And I love spending time with them almost as much as I love spending time with my own kids. So just because it's a different vibe,
You're also though are used to having kids.
Well, I love having kids around. I like children. They're fun. They're innocent. They don't do anything stupid for the most part. They're fun. You can enjoy different times with them, whether it's playing a board game or having someone do your hair, whatever it is. It's just funny. And if he's not comfortable with that, A, he's not comfortable with it, but B, maybe he just doesn't like your kids. Maybe he doesn't like kids at all.
How was he over Christmas with them?
Actually, Christmas was pretty good. We did a lot of running around family stuff, and he bought us presents. And he will, if they go upstairs, say, he's upstairs watching TV and we're watching a movie, and my daughter is in love with him. She's the 2-year-old.
Yeah.
And she'll go upstairs, and I'll go upstairs later, and she's sitting on the bed with him. He doesn't not want them around. It
just doesn't know how to interact with them, maybe.
He doesn't want to come out of the bedroom.
Well, maybe he just doesn't know how to interact with them.
Yeah.
He's all goofy.
Yeah.
He's one of those goofy guys. But doesn't mean, do you like him?
Oh, I love him.
Is he nice
He's
to you?
amazing.
Is he?
He's fabulous. I don't know what the hell I was doing before.
Well, maybe here's the deal. Maybe you need to cut him some slack and just say, hey, babe, when you're ready to interact and how I can help you, let me know. Because I understand it's weird for you.
Okay.
And get your kids to really just annoy them.
Oh, what if they're just little dicks?
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
Mommy, I'm out of here. I gotta go potty, Mommy. I'm gonna go. It's a weird one though, because you understand there's someone else's kid, and you don't want to be, it takes time. You don't want to step on anybody's stuff. You don't want to, insert yourself anywhere you don't need to be, and you want to make sure everybody's happy and you're not causing a ruckus. So I get that part of it.
Maybe he just wants them because the kids don't see her a lot, just to spend time with the mom.
Yeah.
And he loves sports or just wants to get upstairs and watch football.
It's NFL playoffs.
Let's be
honest.
Get it.
Yeah. Hey, The Edge. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, man.
Hey, how's it going?
What's up?
Not much. Driving to work.
All right. What's your question?
Seem confused.
What's your name, first of all?
Caitlin.
Hi, Caitlin. What's your question?
So my question, my lady part's downstairs. One side is sort of a little bigger than the other side.
Well, let's give a measurement. How long? How much bigger?
Not a lot bigger.
Couple
not gross
inches?
Bigger. Like half an inch.
Noticeable, though?
Noticeable, yeah.
Is the stuff on the outside or the inside?
The inside.
Did you put it in there? Then when it comes out, you have to stuff? You do, don't you? You have to tuck.
Tuck it in there.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm sure it's not that bad.
No.
It doesn't seem.
No.
It seems very normal.
Hang down out of there or anything. Like it's noticeably.
Have you had any dudes go, what is that?
No, that's my question. Okay, so I've only ever been with my boyfriend right now.
Right
and he does
now.
not- Like I'm still with him. That's what I mean. Like my current boyfriend.
He's the only guy you've ever been with?
Yeah.
The only guy
And he
that's seen it?
Yeah, and he doesn't have a problem with it.
Well, I'd hang on to him then.
Yeah.
To those or to him? What are you talking
Well,
about?
in the process, get him to hang on to those.
Yeah.
If you're, how do you know? Because you've seen other ones that don't look like yours, and you're a little weirded out by it, or what?
Yeah, I watch porn and stuff, and I'm like, okay, clearly that's.
No, you don't know it. But porn isn't real. Those guys don't have 12-inch wieners. They're not. Women don't have perfect hoo-has.
Yeah, that's
porn.
like
they've had it. They've had it vaginally rejuvenated. That's called. They've all had surgery and trimmings and.
They're like the
clippings
Lance Armstrong of sport.
Yeah,
like
they cheat.
they've cheated.
Yeah,
we
so-
shouldn't think we're all that good.
You sound fine.
All right.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, take care.
Thanks.
Helping women one large labia at a time. By the Edge.
One small step for man.
One giant step for labia. One large labia. Not two,
woman.
just the one. By the Edge.
How's it going?
Good. Who's this?
Tatiana.
What's your question, Tatiana?
Tatiana.
I've been trying to have with my boyfriend, and every time he ventures in, it feels like I gotta go.
Oh, you've been trying to get your boyfriend to do pay a visit to the neighbors, and every time you do it feels like you gotta go. It's very natural. That's what it feels like.
How do I get over it though?
You don't. You just put it up.
Then what if you just poop? That's not cool.
Never.
No, you don't. You won't. It's just It's just a sensation. It doesn't mean you're going to.
What's a mind warp?
It is a mind warp. But have you ever had like a checkup back there?
No.
It's the same thing. That's the first thing they tell you. You feel like you're going to, you know what? So
But then
just,
you're just-
but
Yeah,
you
just
don't.
relax.
You don't because you've evacuated. You got nothing in there. You're fine. You just relax and enjoy it.
Chill out.
Yeah,
and let
All
him
right.
enjoy it.
all right.
Oh, all right.
All right.
Thanks.
Bye.
She's a great
Chill out.
girlfriend.
Chill out and let him enjoy it.
Well, but that's what she seems like she's doing it for.
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you got a girlfriend that's been trying to get your boyfriend to do that, you got the
Yeah.
right girlfriend.
She's awesome.
Trying to get him to do that, and
Tatiana.
yeah, that's the name of a girl that likes that. Isn't
Yeah, I
it?
like that name. Tatiana. You want to do that? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's just certain names that scream butt love.
Tatiana's one of them.
One of them. Sherry, too.
Sherry?
Yeah. I think so, yeah.
Ew, I know a lady named Sherry. Yeah. My mom's friend. Oh, that's disgusting.
Todd,
Okay.
too. Todd. 7:40, time for traffic again. Here's the lovely Adjoa.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
That's quite a name.
No. No way.
Come on. How's traffic? Backed up?
Come on, get out of here.
It's all clogged up.
It's clear. It's clear, buddy. It's clear. There's nothing going on up there. Nothing's clear. Everything's moving
sure.
well.
That
Down,
looks like
down.
everybody took the wrong exit, eh, Adge?
Attention citizens of Florida! Attention citizens of Louisiana!
The Dean Blundell Show.
It's gonna be category 5 or greater!
102.1.
I'm dizzy!
The Edge.
All right, time for Wha Happened. Hey, the Edge.
Hi, how's it going?
Good.
What the happened? What the happened?
What happened? Hey, what happened? Hey, what happened?
Cut my wiener.
Go ahead.
So one night I got really drunk and I pursued this guy in the bar, went back to his house. Heat of the moment, he asked me to lick his chocolate starfish.
Yep.
So I did, and I did a really good job. And in the morning, I felt really shameful, so snuck out. Later that afternoon, felt really, really, really sick, like food poisoning sick. So I went to Emerge, basically told them what I did, and they sent me for blood work. I honestly thought I was pregnant, and it ended up being 2 days of E. coli.
Say that again, and without the F word?
2 days spell of E. coli.
Of course you did.
Yeah.
You ate some poop.
You always gotta have mouthwash right after.
Wow, you shouldn't do that.
That's where fake chow comes into
Yeah,
effect.
sounds like you had a crappy time. Looks like someone's never going to be able to eat cheese again.
Did anyone ever tell you your tongue's not a toilet?
Last name Rhea. First name Daya.
Which she almost did.
Yeah. Hi, The Edge.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Good. I caught my husband backwards onto the toilet.
Why backwards?
He thought it would be less of a mess.
That's a good husband. You know, that's the reason why when I'm at my girlfriend's house, I sit to pee. No one wants the splash everywhere. It's a thoughtful thing.
It's weird.
Yeah, you think it's weird, but he probably thinks you're weird.
He was sitting in, like,
backwards, facing the seat, facing the tank, as opposed to
interesting.
Yeah, because if any shrapnel, boom, it's there. You can just
flush
that's
it.
not a bad idea.
Yeah,
I don't know who taught him that.
I might need a bathtub, but I mean,
I just gotta keep flushing.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hi, who's this?
This is Gemma.
Gemma.
Yes.
What's up, Gemma?
Well, a couple years ago, I went
What
over
happened?
Hey,
what happened? Hey, what happened?
What happened?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Do it.
Oh, I love that video. Okay. Anyway, a couple years ago, I went over to my boyfriend's place, and I was staying the night, and I opened up my bedside table where I usually sleep on my side.
Sure.
And there's a pair of underwear there that's not mine. And it doesn't look new, so it's not like he bought them for me and put them in there as a surprise. So I picked them up and I turn to him and I say, well, what's this? And his face goes white. Like I thought he was going to drop dead. Like his face went white. And he goes, I thought they were yours. I put them in your drawer. And I said, well, they're not mine. So, like, start talking now. Like, what's this? So basically, he had convinced me that he had never cheated on me, that always been faithful. So I said, okay, so it must be the girl that you slept with before you met me. And it turned out to be this girl that was kind of being too friendly for comfort, like I knew something was up. So he confesses this all to me, and it's a big, like, you know, confession for a guy. I understand, like, you know, to open up Pandora's box, whatever, and talk about that.
Sorry, that was her name?
Pandora.
Oh, it should have been. She's kind of a hoe, but anyway.
But you met. This is before he was with this girl. Before you met him, or during?
Yeah.
I love it when
Before.
chicks say that. I love when chicks go, "She's a hoe."
Yeah.
So the what happened part is that I'm speaking to a mutual friend of ours that's a good friend, you know, and I'm talking to her. I'm telling her about this, and I'm like, you know, but I'm letting it go. I'm not going to cause a huge thing. And she goes, well, what did they look like? Were they, like, gross? Like, you know, and I start describing them, and she starts howling, laughing. And I say, well, what's so funny? She goes, well, remember when I was at your place the other day and I changed because she was over at our place? She's like, I think that I put the pants that I was putting on in the dryer with the underwear, and the underwear was caught in the leg, and I probably kicked them out not seeing them. You know, and they turned out to be hers. So then I tell my boyfriend, and he feels like a total idiot because he confessed all of his, like, past to me and all this.
He's a good guy. What a loser.
I know.
I know, she says. What a loser he is.
But at least he's being genuine. Like, he didn't know whose underwear they were, really.
They might be this girl's. I'm sorry, something happened before we got together. I get that.
That, by the way, story happened to me very recently.
Oh, did it really? Tell me now.
I'm gonna get in trouble. So my girlfriend.
Just be respectful to your girlfriend.
No. She was totally all in the right. She slept over. And it was, and she did, like, we didn't know she was going to sleep over. And then the next day she wanted to obviously put on different underwear, right? Because she didn't bring clothes to sleep over.
She put on someone else's?
No, not at all. And she goes, oh, I don't have underwear. I'm like, okay, whatever, we'll figure something out. And then I go, oh, I think I actually have a pair of yours.
They weren't hers.
I opened the drawer to give to her.
Yeah, not hers.
She goes, those aren't mine. But I made the big mistake of going, oh, okay. And I put them back in the drawer. Like, and she just gives me this look, and she could have a very, very, well, sexy, but a very stern look. And I go, oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
I grabbed them and threw them in the garbage.
Right, okay. Yeah. Hi, The Edge.
Hello?
Hi, who's this?
Hi, Nikki.
Nikki, where are you calling from?
Oakville.
Hey, what happened? What happened? What happened?
Get down.
I had just gotten a new car, so I wanted to christen it with my friend. So we went to a dead-end road in
Sorry,
town.
you just what, a new car?
I just bought a new car.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
and
thought you
so
said got in. You said I
No.
got in a new car.
no, I just bought a new car.
You did. You said. Anyway, go
Yeah.
ahead.
So we went to a dead-end road, and we realized that it was really tough to do it in this car. So we hopped out, and we just started kind of doing it behind the car.
Right.
And we looked up, and we saw lights. And then as it drove closer, we realized it was a cop. So we kind of freaked out. We got in the car, started driving away, and the cop turns around and puts his... and then I looked down, and I realized I don't have my pants on. Or I knew I didn't have my pants on, so I'm looking for my pants. I had left them on the road behind me. So I had to use his T-shirt and put it on my legs. And then he came up and asked us what we were doing. And I kind of just said, you obviously know what we were doing. And then he went back to his car, and we had to turn around, and I had to grab my pants from the road. And it was really awkward.
Sucked so hard.
It's so boring. Damn it.
Hi, The Edge.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi there.
What's your name?
My name's Kim.
Hey, what happened? Hey, what happened? What happened?
Get down.
Hey, yeah, the last few months my husband's had soggy, mushy dick. So, therefore, for an alternative... So for an alternative, when I'm out grocery shopping, I'm looking at the cucumbers and I'm sizing them up, wondering that might be a better alternative without doing the cheating thing. But, you know, I find myself kind of guilty because, you know, I just saw that This Is 40, and I'm like, they make movies about it.
How old are you?
I'm 41, going to be 42. The husband's in the mid-40s, and it's sad, but my God, it's gotten like mushy.
When was the last time you guys had sex?
2 days ago.
And how? Why? What do you mean mushy and like you just can't get it up?
No, he gets it up, but then I have to have a touchy feel down there to go, is it even there? And it's all like I have a feel, and it's it's just...
Does he drink a lot?
No. No. And then
Have you gained some weight in the last several years?
No, not a pound. I'm looking damn hot, I got to say.
Do you talk like this to him when you're doing it?
Absolutely.
I get it now.
I don't know. I'm pretty turned on, actually. What's the soggy part, though?
If I was to confess this to him, God help me. I don't know that the Green Day tickets are going to get me out of it, but I sure hope so.
Well, you should tell him instead of telling 3 million people.
I have. He knows. He's looking at the blue pill. We're trying to do something about it.
Yeah.
Shave. That helps.
Yeah. Don't talk.
Yeah.
You win. Congratulations.
You're a winner on the Dean Blundell Show. Yay!
You win because two things, You totally outed your husband.
Oh.
Soggy, mushy.
Awesome. This is so awesome. Thank you.
Yep. I'm figuring it out.
Yep. You got the gift of the gab,
blue
lady.
Pill, maybe instead of the blue pill, how about just like some duct tape?
Just a rag.
Yeah. Some ether.
The Dean Blundell Show. 102.1 The Edge.
He's talking about it being cold and flu season.
I think I got mine's out of the way now.
You were sick for a year
Since
and a half.
November.
Yeah, you've been sick since you got home from London.
Yeah, that's true. You've been sick since the Olympics. And Toddy got it over the holidays, and then poor girlfriend, she's been sick for 2 months almost.
It's one of the worst years they're saying. Like, I mean, state of emergencies in like Boston.
And it's a
like,
downer.
It's
a major downer. And I was saying, you and I were talking about it this morning, Todd, is how I watched her be sick for like a month and a half.
Yeah.
Rarely ever complains.
Women are awesome that way.
Well, that woman is.
Yeah.
Not all, trust me. But men, all of them are babies.
Oh.
Because I started getting sick this morning, and I just started thinking to myself, poor me. What about me?
Oh, I become such a pussy.
Oh, me too.
Oh, yeah.
Totally pushed out even this morning. Anyway. They say this norovirus is the one that'll get you, too. Did you hear about this one?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, you end up crapping blood and stuff and puking up, like, I guess, semen.
Oh, really? Oh, then I've had that for years.
No, it's a bad one, a norovirus. So what they're saying is the hand sanitizer is good for colds and bacteria.
Yeah.
The soap, nah.
Well, virus.
Gotta watch the soap. Well, you gotta the norovirus, you gotta do the soap. You gotta wash your hands with soap all the time, like 3-4 times a day,
and sing happy birthday
while you're doing.
That's right.
Yeah.
They had those signs up in our old building, and it made me laugh. In the old building when we used to work downtown at Yonge and Dundas, they had these signs up in the crapper, and they were on the wall everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
While you wash your hands, it is important you sing happy birthday to do an effective job at a reasonable pace. Keep in mind, everybody there that worked there was over the age of 19, I'm pretty sure. And we had a lot of people, the majority of the sweet spot was between 30 and 50. So if by 30 and 50 you're not aware of how to wash your hands, you've had a terrible upbringing.
Or you are a few of them that didn't know how to wash their hands.
Isn't that scary? How many people do
walk
that?
in and walk out.
Oh, dude, I've saw there's one guy in this company, still in the company, doesn't wash his hands when he's in the crapper.
Yeah.
And he's high up. No, I'm not saying.
Okay. I think it's arrogant people. I think it's people. I really do. I have this theory. People don't wash their hands. They're very arrogant.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it doesn't matter.
I'm not going to get anything.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not about you. It's about everybody else.
Yeah, my germs won't affect.
My crappy hands don't stink.
Yeah,
Well,
and if they affect the less fortunate, who cares?
Yes. We had one of the sales guys yesterday. His name's Chris, great guy.
Yeah.
So he got this vasectomy, right?
Yeah. Oh,
so
did he?
He had to, when you get a vasectomy, you got to go get it tested after. So he comes up, shakes my hand, and then says he had to go get his stuff tested today. And I'm, did you just shake my hand?
Well, he was in the groove.
Well, it was quite a groove.
Because that's what you have to do. It's the only time you get to go to the hospital and do it legally.
Well, it's not illegal to whack off, dude.
In the hospital?
No, you can do it anywhere you want.
Oh, really?
Just can't do it in front of people.
Oh, my parents told me the cops would get me.
You know? No, but clearly you did it a lot because you're blind as a bat.
Oh, yeah, and hairy.
Don't do it at movie theaters either when you do your movie reviews, okay?
Yeah. Hey, every wives' tale about chronic masturbation, Derek has the symptoms of.
I'm like the poster child.
He's blind and very hairy.
I'm Timmy Tugger.
We know what your problem
is. Timmy Tugger. Jerry the Jacker.
Yeah. Don't do what Jerry does, kids.
Look at him. He's blind and hairy.
We know what he was up to. They bring you to like church groups.
Yeah. Hey, kids.
Hi, guys.
Let me show you some stats.
Yeah. Sort of like when they bring criminals into your law class in high school.
Scared straight.
But you gotta do it in your Mark Wahlberg voice.
Yeah. Don't do it. Guys.
Don't do what, sir?
Don't pull the goalie.
Why not?
Even if it's late in the third and you're horny as hell.
Why not, sir?
It's not good.
Why?
You go blind and you get hairy. Just like me.
How much did you masturbate, sir?
A lot. I'm like, hey, Dink.
Was your best friend, was it?
Yeah. Hey, Dink, what do you want to do? I know.
Puke.
Yeah, let's do it.
You know, like Hockey Night in Canada has that puck.
Yeah. Peter Puck. Derek's
Peter
dick.
Pud.
Derek's dick. Hey guys. He abused me, so I made him hairy and blind.
It's not fun being choked.
That's why I talk like this.
Hey, Luther Rickno, the Todd Shapiro of Comic-Con Festivals. You're listening to the Dean Blundell Show on 102.1 The Edge.
Joining us in the studio, the Canadian Bachelor, good guy, Brad Smith is here, everybody.
Yeah.
Brad Smith.
No, Dean. Sorry.
Looks like you got... you and Todd got in like a deep V-necked douche shirt fight.
I'm so happy you brought it up. It's funny. The one thing, and we just met now because when last time you heard,
you
I
guys
was in,
wear the same. You guys look like a carbon copy of each other, minus the glasses. You got the open boots that you haven't done
mine's
up.
kids extra small though.
So are his.
it's Gap Kids, man. It's like
it's cheaper. You save money.
H&M, they're like $7.
You got some diesel jeans on? Is that what you're wearing? What do you got?
Nudies.
What?
Nudies.
Nerdies? What are those?
Nudies.
Nudies. Are they? What are they? Jeans?
They're good jeans.
Yeah. What do you got on? Some diesels?
Yeah, these are diesel. Yeah.
Where'd you get your gay shirt?
He's really discernible from over here, though.
Well, the problem is that Todd's not wearing his hat. The only difference between you guys is the hat. He wears the hat forwards, not backwards.
Yeah.
So I've got a bearded twin.
Well, it's like you're like if you had the same parents, I could swear they both douched out in the 70s.
Hey, we could just be guys who are comfortable in our own skin and tight shirts.
It's a pretty greasy look. If
I
you
just
ask
want to
me.
say I'm really upset that the girl with the E. coli story didn't win.
Oh, were you really? Did you hear that?
And I want to know, first of all, who decides to toss salad on the first time you go home with a guy? Second of all, what kind of guy calls his stuff the brown starfish? Because does he put a mirror up there and seeing something that I haven't before?
Look at it. That's perfect.
Is he
the
doing the old
dark? I think so. Like with the dentist tool down there, just to have a look at it.
The tooth mirror between.
And to
your legs.
answer your question, the type of girl that does that, I say is a keeper.
Yeah. The best kind.
Yeah.
Brad Smith from the Canadian Bachelor here. You getting married yet?
Trying to, yeah.
When? Is it for real?
To be very honest with you, oh yeah, it's for real. But
Like you love her?
oh yeah, for sure.
You in love with her?
I currently occupy the right side of her queen size bed, so.
Oh, do you really?
Well, that's love.
Oh, yeah.
If it's only a queen.
Yeah, big.
She's got the Jimmy leg too, so every 2 o'clock in the morning you just wake up with a swift kick. So.
Do you really?
Oh, yeah.
She's got the Jimmy legs, like in the night. Bang, boom, bang.
Okay, just ease up on me.
Is that what you said?
Oh yeah.
Really? Do you guys?
I try to put the pillow over and make her deep. You breathe into the darkness, but
going to murder his new wife already.
Sleep better. Yeah.
just slip some melatonin in while she's sleeping.
At least he didn't say Rufalin.
I don't screw with that.
Yeah, that's not anymore. So you don't have to. So here's I wanted to talk to you about. We got to know you. Todd was in Hawaii, and we got to you came in and had a great time, and so we wanted to ask you back because the other Bachelor, I call it the real Bachelor,
The real one.
is on. And have you watched any of it?
Yeah, I watched the first one for sure.
Did you?
Yeah.
And why have they mixed it up so much? Because I watched it the other night with my girl. It's amazing the stuff that I've watched.
Yeah.
And Todd was making fun of me because I now enjoy spending time with a female.
I heard you the other day talking about this, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, I was watching.
Totally sold out.
I was into it though because it was
become a Sally like the rest of us.
No, because I'll tell you why I was into it. I was into The Bachelor because they freaked it up a bit. They got a chick with a lopsided face.
I don't know which one you were talking about. Which girl?
Leslie H.
I don't know.
She's mulatto, I think, or something. Anyway, she's not.
Is this the girl who did the double handspring face plant on the first night?
No, I didn't see that.
Oh god,
the one who fell down the stairs.
Was that the first night? One girl comes out. And
was it the chick with the huge
She was
boobs?
like a cheerleader or something. She tried a double handspring on the asphalt, and just on the second one, just kind of crippled. And the guy, I swear to God, I think he's a great guy. I think he's like a gentleman, but he didn't even move from his little tee in the driveway while she's kind of trying to pick herself off out of his Mark spot. Hamstring in the dress. He's like, no, I'm going to stay on my tee for this one.
The producers told me not to leave this area.
Don't move.
But there's really nothing you can say wrong about the guy.
No. He's perfect.
He's really, I mean, and
he's good looking. He's got a great, he's got a killer physique.
No,
even
it's a Jack show.
Oh no, big time. He's huge, and it made me want to get into shape too. When I'm just watching this, I'm like, I want to look like that guy, but I don't want to be like that guy.
Yeah, it made me want to go to the gym or throw up after every meal.
Every meal, or take like 50,000 laxatives a week.
No, I think they did it the right way this time, though. I mean, they told the girls who the Bachelor was going to be, and then the girls came on the show because they liked the guy. I think that's the best way.
Interesting.
I think that's the best way to do the show rather than blind.
Oh, so they didn't go pick like 20 hot chicks.
No, they
went and that's why the amputee's on there is because she was into him.
Who is hot, dude?
No,
I'm
she's
looking
not.
I think she's gorgeous.
She's
Look
hot.
at her ass.
She is hot.
Look at her ass.
But I love the big booty.
No, but they totally play up the stump too. They do. They play it up. She hugged the guy and then hit him with the stump a couple of times.
You got to give this girl serious credit though, because she's going.
Well, you
got to
give her something because you can't give her 5.
Well, no, you can't give her 10. Yeah. Okay.
This girl's going on national TV
Yeah.
in a forum that
Totally.
kind of every woman's put under a microscope, and she's going on. I give her credit because that takes some serious.
I do too, but the bucket is way too. It's a weird looking ass.
I even said the
looks
first
like a
night
snow
to my girl
shovel.
that she's really good looking.
Really?
Yeah.
I think, is she still on? Like, does he like her? Is he into her a bit?
Oh yeah.
She's going to get picked. That's my prediction.
Does she get jealous? Does your girl get jealous when you go, she's hot?
No, God no.
Oh, that's a cool chick.
Oh. I was about to tell a really bad story.
What? Tell the story.
No.
Why not? Is this one of the things you're not allowed to say, courtesy of the Bachelor Canada?
No, God no.
Well, then say it.
If they let me on this show, they'll pretty much let me do anything. Let's put it that way.
Tell it.
I started off with the E. coli joke, for God's sakes.
What is it? What's the story you're going to tell?
No, my girl is so secure in herself, and that's why I like her. Because we were out in the store the other day, and some girl goes, "Oh my God, there's Brad Smith," which was actually the first time it's ever happened. But I act around her like it happens all the time.
Sure, you have to be a wheel. Yeah.
And she's like, "Let's get out of here," and I was like, "Why? Let's just bask
enjoy this.
Let's just bask in this because in 5 minutes, no one will remember me."
Was she kind of hot? Who the girl who said it?
No, she kind of looked like there's
the one arm chick
with two.
She looked like the missing arm.
And I'm telling you though,
she looked like a version of the one-armed babe, only with the 2 arms.
You said the other day that they didn't put any hot girls on the show.
No,
I thought that this show was just packed to smoke.
Not at all. No. There's one girl who's she's got little tiny baby teeth and huge gums.
Which one's?
I don't know. He was making out with her in an eternity pool. I can't remember her name, but she's probably the prettiest of the group. There's another chick with the huge guns that hurt her neck. She fell down the stairs, hurt her neck.
Tiara.
She's all bitchy.
Tiara.
Yeah, she's all bitchy. I thought she was okay, but I only thought she was okay because she had huge boobs. But I don't think any of them are smoke shows. I thought you had the slimmest of pickings, though. I thought there were only 2 or 3 hot chicks in the whole group. Like, did you, when you went on some of these dates, like he goes on a group date, right? With 12 chicks. Did you go on a group date?
8 was my highest.
8 was your highest? Yeah. Now, I want you to be totally truthful here.
Okay.
So you go on a date with 8 women, and there's 1 or 2 that you may be interested in, and the other 7 are ditch pigs. So, or no, well, you know what I mean. You're not interested at all.
Of course.
Did you make it plainly evident to the girls that you were interested in them, and then plainly evident the other ones were also rans, didn't care?
No, because at the time where I had the group date, just like they do in this show, it's so early on that you actually are just trying to get acclimatized to the whole situation.
Yeah.
Like he's going on this
But
date.
you knew like the girls you dated. You're
like in a trend. I know.
Yeah, exactly. You go on and you have an idea of, just like he does. He probably knows who his top 6 are.
Which ones grossed you out?
How awesome is that?
Which ones didn't even stand a chance? Which of the chicks in your show were like, there's no way?
Oh, none of them.
The chick from Winnipeg. Come on.
I'm not gonna say.
The babe from Winnipeg. She talked like this. What's up? How's she going, Brad? Did she call you Smitty too?
I wish.
How's she going, Smitty? Get in this thing right here.
Can we get the girl from East Gwillimbury back on before? Because that girl made my day.
Yeah, I know. The guy with her husband had the soggy, mushy wiener.
Yeah. I was just thinking of my own life when I'm 40, and I hope that my girl's calling in telling people I have problems like that. So that just make my day.
So, getting back to the American Bachelor, you watch the show. Do you relive parts of it and you watch it? And what parts, when you see, do you hit this guy? What parts do you go, oh, that would suck? Because you lived it.
Yeah, I think the different thing for me is when you look at it, I'm trying to piece together what I would have done in that situation.
What would you have done with the one-arm babe?
I think I would have been. I'm attracted to her.
Really?
Yeah.
She's hot, right? Yeah, she's totally hot, and it's different.
Wait till
It's
you
fun.
see the show.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I've
Yeah.
seen the show. I thought she was great the first night. I haven't really seen the second episode yet, but hey, everybody gets dealt a different card, and she's
Nice and close to the mic.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. No, I know she got dealt a different hand. She only got dealt the one hand.
No, it was I'm never gonna. I'm never gonna be mean to somebody like that because that was a birth defect. So that's a.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah.
Oh, was that a farming accident?
So Brad Smith just says about the one arm babe. I know she got dealt a different hand.
I didn't say that.
You said He said that. No, but what he said is that it was a birth defect, not like that model who got it cut off by the helicopter.
Yeah.
That you can make fun of. You're like, hello, do you not see the
man.
propeller going?
Yay! That's a dumb model.
Yeah.
One that walks into a propeller.
She's like Luke Wilson from Anchorman. Just keeps getting his arm. Damn it!
Squirting all
Channel
over.
3 News.
Okay, so to your situation then. You won The Bachelor. You seem happy. You really still like this person.
Yeah, come on.
Do you?
Yeah, I think that
Because it's been a couple months now.
I think the way that it's been 8 months now.
Okay.
So I think for me, I think the different thing was, I don't know if it's different per se. I only know my end of how I went through the show, but they kind of induced the relationship while the show was going on. So I don't know how the American version works. I hope it's the same for him. I know they're trying to, just like I said, by picking him, then getting the girls who like him there. That's the first step. I think blindfolding both sides. That's a hard way for it to work.
Well, because you're one of the very few. Like, what are there only 2 marriages out of all of them that have lasted?
Yeah.
So, and I mean, you're about to get married. So, that's a testament to, I guess, that this fact is real love. But my question is, are the ones who kind of liked you, are they still stalking you a little bit?
No,
Are they trying
no.
Okay.
No, they got enough of me. That's right.
Okay. Did anybody email you after the whole thing was done and say, you don't know what you missing?
Yeah.
Hey, man.
You could have had all this.
Yeah.
Did
I
anybody?
shop at the garage, man.
Stitches. I buy you a brand new pants at Stitches if you pick me.
I love exhaust jeans.
No, I haven't focused on anything from the show outside of what happened on it and what came out of it. So
Okay, so early prediction for the Bachelor in the United States.
I wanted Desiree to win. I don't know if that's the
Which
one.
one's that?
She's the one who came in the first night and threw the coin in the fountain. Like,
Make a wish.
No. Desiree?
Yeah.
Is she hot?
Yeah.
How tall?
She looks like Katie Holmes, kind of, but better, a little better looking.
Oh, that's the one with the little teeth. That's the one with
Is
the
it?
tiny teeth. Yeah, he's got a
Oh.
connection with her, I guess. Yeah.
yeah,
He was totally, I think he might have put one in there.
On the first night, she seemed like the most normal girl.
Yeah, sure was. And
she is pretty. She's very cute.
She's the one with the baby
Yeah.
teeth, right?
Oh,
The
they're not
freaky.
that
They're
bad.
pretty bad.
Baby
Elephant
teeth.
feet.
Yeah.
We're all the pot right now.
Dude, you bring your girlfriend in or your fiance, I'll find something wrong with her too. It's a curse.
He's
I ruined
crushed.
all Todd's relationship.
I mean,
You're the Jerry Seinfeld of the radio circuit.
Exactly. Literally, you could be dating a 9.5 out of 10. That 0.5, he will never he will point it out every second. You can't let it go.
This is gonna sound cheesy, but that's when you know like you really like somebody is you overlook the flaws of them.
The imperfections.
Like my girl overlooks everything about me. Everything that's of substance that I have that is.
She overlooks that too.
Yes. She doesn't mind that I have an IQ of 40.
She doesn't mind that I'm legally special.
What's that What Happened clip from?
Which one?
The crying
What
one?
happened?
Oh, this one? That's no.
What happened?
That's
What
Fred Willard.
happened?
You're too young.
Hey, what happened?
How old are you?
29.
Oh, you're getting married already?
Yeah. I'm packing in my bags early.
Attaboy. Brad Smith, Bachelor Canada, our guest. I saw you. Are you doing anything else with your life, by the way? Or?
Yeah, I actually, February 12th, I'm running a gala for sick kids.
It's my birthday. If you want some help, I'll be 40.
We're auctioning off the most eligible people, and so who better to do a bachelorette auction than?
Yeah, you can't do it anymore.
What?
You can't be auctioned off.
No, I'm not saying I wanted to.
Come
be
on, you said right here.
I'm turning 40 right here.
Are you?
Yeah.
You should
That
celebrate
day.
your birthday. So if people want to go out, Brad C. Smith, check me out on Twitter. I've got all the information for the Sick Kids Gala. It's a great
cause.
Great fundraiser, great cause.
Okay.
And
will you come back from time to time? When is The Bachelor America? When is that?
It's on Monday nights at 8:30 on Omni 1.
8 o'clock.
Oh, it said 8. The lady from Rogers said 8:30.
8:30. Sorry. So you probably know better than I do.
Can you come back next Tuesday and talk about The Bachelor with us?
You know
Because I
what?
get a great kick out of talking about the one-armed babe.
Damn, I'm going to be in Barbados. I'm sorry.
Phone us.
Oh, yeah.
That's what he's going to do on vacation.
As long as you will accept the $23 a minute collect charges for Barbados.
No, I will. I promise.
We'll get you
Anytime,
back on
guys.
when you come home. When you come back.
Anytime, guys.
FaceTime us. It's free.
I'll Skype you.
We just want to see you too.
I'll be shirtless in a dark room.
Thanks for coming in, brother. Great to see you.
My pleasure.
Good to meet you, man.
Brad C. Smith on Twitter. Follow him. And don't harsh the guy.
No, I loved it. Coming into this situation this time without death threats and without people calling my future wife the absolute worst things.
Oh,
it was
people
actually
were
comforting.
mean.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
great.
It was good, but I
thought it was hilarious.
I came to his. It was getting so bad. All the Twitter followers,
No, it
all our
was
Twitter
getting-
followers,
I
were
know.
just like it was so bad. I had to actually intervene and go, guys, chill out. And then that was why you're on the show, is because Brad's like, thanks, bro. That was getting bad.
No, my girl woke up and she's like, "Do people actually think this about me?" And I'm like, most likely because they think way worse about me."
He says, "Yeah, probably."
Hey, it comes with the territory.
Great to see you, brother. Thanks for
appreciate
coming
it,
back.
Good shirt. I like your shirt.
Yeah. You know what we should do is have a douche off with you guys.
No, next time I come in, I'm going to see how deep it can actually get.
Who, Todd or the V?
You better hope it's the V, buddy.
Because I've seen it and you're in trouble.
No gag reflex.
Well, I'm not talking about your mouth.
The Dean Blundell Show on 102.1 The Edge.
Joining us in studio is sexwithdrjess.com, Dr. Jessica O'Reilly. She's also on the Playboy Channel Swinger TV show. Is that what it's called?
Swing.
Swing.
Yeah, we dropped the ER. There's some sort of stigma with the ER.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's way less creepy with just the swing.
Yeah, no stigma when you watch it, though, and there's like 12 people going at it.
Did you like that? Did you like that?
Well, I didn't because the woman looked like she couldn't breathe.
Why? Because her nostrils were shut?
Full. She was full.
The one I saw, though, there was a really hot new redhead girl with like it was a couple who was getting introduced to the scene, and she was gorgeous.
Yeah,
and liked being a swinger. And I was like, that's insane because she could be doing so much more for herself, I thought.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Hot girls swing too.
Yeah, that's always bothered me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Where are the hot men, though, is the question.
Where are they? Not in here. Thanks for coming in. Nice to see you. Sex with Dr. Jess on Twitter as well. If you'd like to follow Dr. Jess, she can answer questions and does from time to time on Twitter too, right?
Yeah, I do some tweet ups.
Do you?
Yeah, people ask some questions. I give some answers. And what is it, 140 characters or less?
Yeah.
Yeah, my specialty.
That's good. Me too.
Yeah, I finish quickly. You too? Yeah? All right.
You're like a guy's dream.
We're all done.
Yeah. Really? You're fast?
I'm not slow.
Really?
I got things to do, okay?
Oh, you like to get it out of the way
flights to
quick?
catch.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the key to that for women?
Knowing your body.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, most women who know how to do it themselves can figure out. I'll tell you though, when women do it the way we like it, it doesn't always look the way you like it, if that makes sense.
What? I don't know. It
Sometimes we
doesn't.
squeeze, we pinch, it bends.
It yourself.
No, I'm kidding. No, you.
No, us.
Not you.
You pinch us. You're pinching me.
You bend
I'm
us.
not
You bend me.
pinching.
You bend it. Or do you
It.
bend yours?
It.
Or ours?
Ours doesn't bend.
Oh.
It tents. We pitch tents in there. That's how we make space to accommodate you guys. Seriously. That's not a lie.
What do you mean you pitch tents in there?
Okay, so it's only so long
Yeah.
because I can say uterus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I won't
did.
say the other part, but then as we become aroused, the uterus tense up.
Yeah, you can feel it drop.
Oh, no, it comes up as we're aroused.
Oh, that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
that
moves to
one.
make more
Yeah.
room for the thing.
The thing, the object of your choice.
But it really does tense up that thing, doesn't it?
Yeah,
when it's
well,
close.
those are
When you're
contractions.
excited, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
like
big
that
time.
feeling, Yeah.
So,
Our jaws you're talking about.
no.
Oh,
Thank God.
I need a new chiropractor too for my jaw.
No kidding.
Yeah, from grinding my teeth.
Really? You grind your teeth?
Yeah,
You
just
stressed?
I work like mad.
Do you really? What do you mean you're stressed? How can you be stressed?
I'm
You're
not
sexy.
stressed,
How
I'm
many
just
times
busy.
a week do you have the coitus?
The coitus?
Mhm.
No, you guys asked me this last time, man. Don't you have a new
No,
repertoire?
I'm getting
No.
at something. No, we didn't ask you this last time. We asked you something else. How many times a week do you?
If I'm in town,
5, 6?
try for 5.
Try for
Once
5.
a day.
No, not once a day.
Not
You
once
like
a
it
day?
like 2 times a day.
I need to. Yeah, she
No.
got good
I'm
retention.
telling you, you asked me this question last time. Yeah. No, I get up early. I get home. Actually, my partner was sleeping last night when I got home.
God, you're boring.
When you say
So
partner, it
It's
sounds
husband.
very
yes,
stupid.
I know. No, it sounds.
Sounds very inclusive. I don't like that.
Well, unless because then people could think of a woman, and that would be hot.
Oh yeah, is that why you do it?
Stick with partner.
She was
so
fast
you
asleep.
came home and your partner was asleep, and she had just shaved.
Poked her from behind.
There
yeah.
you go.
Stole your move.
Now, so let me ask you a couple of questions. When you do, just so everybody knows, you've been on the show once before. When you give people advice, you're an actual PhD.
I'm an actual PhD.
You went to school for this stuff.
I went to school for sex. I'm actually a teacher. I was a high school teacher.
Oh,
were you really?
you're the best. Okay, sorry.
Later today, I'm actually training the teachers at U of T to teach sex ed.
Are you really?
Yeah, so I hang out with you hooligans for a while and then go speak to the
now.
brilliant hooligans at that.
Yeah. Well, can we? That happened
Yeah,
quick,
let's hold on that beat.
Okay. Brilliant, guys. You guys are so. That's all we got.
You guys know you're smart.
Well, listen, here's the deal. We're going to get some questions. We're going to put you to the test coming up here in a second. Is that okay?
I'll do my best.
Okay. 416-870-EDGE, 870-3343. She does it for a living, so make sure you give us a call. 416-870-EDGE, 870-3343.
Careful your phrase that.
Sex with Dr. Jess. She doesn't do that for a living.
Hi there. My name is Jeremy Roenick. After playing 20 years in the National Hockey League, my body knows only one thing. The Dean Blundell Show on 102.1 The Edge is the Nothing makes me feel better than sitting on the patio, drinking rye, and shooting the neighborhood kids with a slingshot while listening to the Dean Blundell Show. Oh, and those kids, they cried a lot like they were basketball fans. Pussies.
The Dean Blundell Show on 102.1 The Edge.
The phone lines are lit up because they go, oh, finally someone who has some background knowledge into sex is here.
With that being said, we're doing pretty good.
Yeah, not bad.
Giving
Not
it
bad.
advice.
Yeah. Dr. Jess O'Reilly is here. Thanks for coming from Playboy's Swing. Also, she's an educator on sex subjects, and you can get her at sexwithdrjess.com or sexwithdrjess at Twitter, correct?
Amazing.
How's that?
That was so good. Thank you.
Right
I'm glad
here.
we practiced.
Right off the top of this thing here. Right here. And this is full of nothing. Can you not hear?
You know what he's pointing at?
What's that?
His pants? His head?
My head.
Oh, his head.
My
Sorry.
head, yeah.
It's hard to see. Show me your hands.
My hands right here.
Oh, there you are. Okay.
Why did you think they were down here?
You know.
Well, you're here. Anyway.
But he's looking at Todd. That's the weirdness.
Well, it's because I'm so turned on by him.
Is it the hair?
We have a thing.
No,
that would be the last thing you'd be turned on by me. Yeah.
Hi, The Edge.
Hi,
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. What's your
Very
name?
good. Okay. Tammy.
Hey, Tammy.
How are you?
Good still. Do you have a question for Dr. Jess?
Yeah, so I have. So I'm in a committed relationship, and but I consider myself to be a sex addict. And I've cheated on boyfriends in the past, and I said this one, wasn't going to do that. And I've gone to go see a therapist about it before, and she's actually said, maybe you have too much adrenaline, or, she gave me all these options to kind of deal with it. It didn't really help. So lately, I'd say ex-boss has been, propositioning me and so on and so forth. And I'm trying to deal with it in a healthy manner, and I don't quite know how to deal with it.
Okay, so what makes you think you're a sex addict? Because you cheated?
Well, no, I have to have sex a lot.
What's a lot?
To the point where, I'll pleasure myself maybe 5 times a day. Yeah.
I love this.
Okay, so usually when we talk about addiction, we talk about something that interferes with your ability to actually function. So can you hold down a job?
Yeah, well, I'm going to work right now.
So obviously you have a private washroom at work?
Yeah.
Where you pleasure yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can hold down a job. Your friendships and your familiar relationships, are those ones okay?
Yes. I mean, I've had some sexual relations with some of my friends.
Okay.
I wouldn't say, all the time. And I mean, I'm bisexual as well, so that kind of helps out as well.
She's awesome. Yeah.
Okay, so this is what I think. I think that you can be in a committed relationship, but you have to talk about the fact that you want to have sex with other people. Because I have a ton of, really, I think you might have to open it up. I do think there are people out there for whom monogamy may not work at this point in your life. But I have to say, I think it's a behavioral thing, probably not a compulsivity or addiction thing.
Can I ask you a question, though? Sexwithdrjess.com, whatever.
I told them they have to address me that way.
and for what's your name again on the phone?
It's Tammy.
Tammy, thanks, Tammy. when it comes to, she says she's addicted to it, whatever, and you say, well, can you function your job? But what about the potential of what else she could be doing? So my point being is that, yeah, like you say, it's not addiction because she's getting by. But maybe she could have been, I don't know, the world's greatest rocket scientist if she didn't allow it to interfere with her life so much.
I can tell she probably could have been.
It's
That's
pretty clear.
hilarious.
It's pretty, but you know what I mean? Like, I feel like there still could be more potential.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm speaking from a personal level because
rocket scientist.
Todd is our future of rocket science.
No, but doing it in the bathroom, it works okay.
Well, it depends on her work. Okay. At my work, I think you could definitely do it in the bathroom. Here, I mean, come on, guys.
You work on the set of a swinger show.
We don't even have to go in the bathroom. You can do it in the living room.
Yeah, you can do it right there.
Do not touch those walls. Okay, so Tammy, I think a couple of things. You could look at cognitive behavioral therapy to be serious. You also could look at opening up your relationships and being a little bit honest about what it is you want.
At what point do you look at that as a problem, though? Like, here's my question. At what point do you look at a woman that needs it all the time, questions, loves her guy, in a relationship with him, can't get enough sex, someone else offers it, and she has to go do it? Like, it doesn't matter how much she loves the guy, but at what point does she need help?
Yeah, I think you need help now if you're doing that 5 times a day and it's distracting from your work and you're not a rocket scientist as you could be. But ultimately, I think a little bit of cognitive behavioral therapy might help. And I think you have to look at it as a behavioral thing. Certainly, there's some instinct and just some evolutionary drive there that's a little bit different for you than it is for other women. But I think you need to talk to your partner about it. You're committed. Really, is your partner a man or a woman?
Yeah, no, I definitely, even I have tried talking to him about it, and he's very closed off to the issue. So, and I said I deal with it in other ways, so...
Okay, and Dean asked, when does it become a problem? It becomes a problem because you think it's a problem. So you want to be in a committed relationship, but you also want to bang other people. So you need, and your boss is propositioning you. Can you just get off on the flirtation, on the attention, rather than going through?
Yeah.
No,
I haven't actually done anything with my, ex-boss or anything like that. But,
How old are you?
How old am I? 24.
Yeah. You want a job here? Okay.
You want a couple new bosses?
Before, though.
What's that?
I said I've met Todd before.
You have?
Uh-oh.
Have.
Uh-oh.
How'd that end?
Surprisingly, everything to do a sex show.
Oh, really? Did you get, forget it.
Yeah, there's no point.
So what?
Remember that thing I showed you I wasn't worried about?
The award?
No.
So, Jess, you're saying, if I'm to understand this you correctly, if she's starting to consider this a problem, because most people are in denial about their own stuff, so if she's starting to consider this a problem, she probably has a problem and needs some cognitive therapy, as you said.
Yeah, CBT or something. Yeah, absolutely. It is a problem because it's basically what you want is at odds with what you're feeling in your body.
And I was going to ask, is it a problem, and you actually alluded to it a little bit, where because women like this have such a high sex drive, maybe they need the attention if a guy can't keep up, so that could drive them to cheating. So is that something they have to, it's a problem because they can't control that part of it?
For sure. That's something you have to reconcile, and I see that all the time. We always think it's just men's straying, but women, I think what a lot of women miss is the courtship, the attention, the flirting, I wonder how he's going to undress me, I wonder what he's going to say to me, and that's a big part of sex for us. It's not just the putting it inside.
So you almost have to match someone with a similar sex drive. Or you don't feel wanted and needed and stuff.
Yeah, or cultivated, or you don't do anything with anybody else. You don't actually open up your relationship, but you flirt with other people, or there's some sort of playing around without actually touching.
So much. I missed it.
Are you okay?
She said put it inside.
Oh, that part, yeah. It's more than just putting it inside. You really like that. Okay.
It's so funny.
3 minutes ago, I said that.
Right. Yeah, no, I know, man. It's so funny.
Just registered.
Hi, The Edge.
Hi.
Hey, Kev, got a question for Dr. Sex?
It's chick day.
Dr.
Chick day.
Jess. Hi, Kev.
Yeah?
You got a question for Dr. Jess? Sexwithdrjess.com. Go ahead.
Well, I don't get none, so...
All right, well, there you go. So, problem solved. Hi, The Edge.
Hi, I was just calling for Dr. Jess.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, I'm not on the air, am I?
Big time.
That's the whole point.
Yep, that's why you called, right?
We're doing a radio show.
No radio here.
Okay. So I was just wondering, every time my boyfriend and I, we have sex, is it normal that when I climax that I urinate?
Oh, okay. You might actually not be urinating. You might be ejaculating. So a female ejaculate actually comes. Can I say that?
Yeah.
Yeah. These guys just kind of.
You're a
for
doctor.
the first time I've seen them nervous today. Yeah. So if it could be ejaculate coming out, and it's actually really similar to the prostatic fluid in men, and it comes out of your urethra. It can contain traces of urine, but if you're worried about it, honestly, just pee before sex, and if a little comes out, it's no big deal.
Oh, I'm not worried about it because it feels really good.
Well,
but-
then unfortunately, how old are you? I love this. Okay. How old are you?
32.
Yeah, you should have known what that was a long time ago, ma'am.
No, you know what? It's totally normal not to know this stuff.
No, but how many women at the age of 32, if she's had the ability to do that, her whole sexual life goes? It's like
No, but it happens it happens every time.
Do you want to know why?
Dean's point is when you've had to throw out some mattresses and sheets, you should have known by now.
Do you want to know why it feels like pee? It's just that the G spot is on the spot of your urethral sponge. Man, that's hard to say this morning.
Urethral sponge.
Okay, it's not hard for him, but it's hard for me. My tongue is tied. But yeah, it's just the same spot, so it feels like peeing.
Okay.
So enjoy it. It's a compliment. I am, she says.
Right now?
Yeah, probably.
And the guys think it's a huge compliment.
Hey,
too.
big time. It's the greatest compliment a girl can pay a guy.
So flattering.
Can I ask a question?
You sure can.
Do you think a really good cartoon porn star would be urethral SpongeBob SquarePants?
I don't want to know about that starfish, though.
His name's Patrick. By the Edge.
That's my dad's
Hey.
name.
Is it really?
I was just a quick question for that doctor girl.
Hey, this is the doctor girl.
I'm not taking that one. Hi, the Edge.
Hey, I just have a question for Dr. Jess.
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
You're allowed.
Yeah, no worries. Listen, my wife and I have been kind of active in the lifestyle for about 12 years.
I love when people say the lifestyle.
The lifestyle is the word.
My wife and I have been swinging for about...
Yeah, because it sounds like they're embarrassed.
A decade and a half.
Yeah,
beautiful word.
Kinda involved in it.
Kinda. Go ahead, sir. Sorry.
I just have a question because, I mean, we're both free to explore, and, you know, if we meet somebody, we want to bring them back home. I mean, that's kind of what we do, and it's really hard for a guy to approach a woman and say, hey, you want to come back and swing? Because they automatically think, hey, this is some, cheating, lying husband who's just trying to get me in bed. Where do you go? I mean, we've been to the clubs, but that's just kind of old now. I mean, we're almost 40, and
You got to go to the swing clubs. I don't think you can just go down to a regular club and pick up a young girl and say, hey, also my wife wants to do you. So I think you got to go to the swing clubs. You have to look online. There's some really good sites out there, and I think the looking is half the fun.
it is, but it's the frustrating part. I mean, it's been almost a year and a half now since we really kind of reached out because we've been to the clubs, and I just find that some of the people there really aren't what we're looking for. I mean, we're not picky.
What are you looking for?
Hot people.
No, I mean, you know what? We're average. I mean, hey, we're both almost 40 here. We're not little spring chickens. We look 30, but we're not spring chickens. We understand that.
There's something you should check out. You should check out the Skin parties. They have a lot of a younger crowd. There's some
What's
good
a Skin
clubs.
party? What's a Skin?
It's just called Skin. I think it's SKYN.
Where do we find these?
It's online. You can find it on my site. I'll set it up for you guys.
Sexwithdrjess.com.
Appreciate it. I'll look there.
Okay.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, you bet.
Huh.
You know what grosses me out? Can I tell you what grosses me out?
Yeah, please do.
Are the really gross and ugly swingers?
Why is that?
I don't know. It's just the assumption that anybody would be interested in them, or that they gross each other out so much they have to find other people that aren't.
What if they're really good in bed?
I've never met an unattractive person that's good in bed.
Are you serious?
Never once.
That's just because you haven't been with one.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
He only does really hot people.
You're right again, Todd. How right you are.
I got to tell you something.
It's like you don't know how good you'd be at ballet. You've just never tried it.
No. Yeah. Same thing with the gross chicks. Anyway, go ahead.
Don't even remember now.
Ugly swingers.
Okay, have you seen a lot of people have sex live in front of you?
No.
The more you see that, the more what is sexy to you changes.
Yeah.
Because in my travels, more than I asked for it, I see naked people all over the place. When I go to these resorts, there's people banging around the pool, around the hot tub, on the beach, in the playroom.
Seems unsanitary.
No, there's towels everywhere.
Oh.
And also,
towels really
they point it down.
Sponges. Because if you're sitting on a towel when you're giving it to somebody with your face,
condoms.
you're fine.
They wear condoms.
Can I ask you a question?
You sure can.
Okay, Dr. Sex.
It's a lot of permission asking this morning.
I don't want to step where I can.
Feeling our way in.
Hopefully. You're dirty.
Yeah.
It's actually not a question. I would say I would have less of a problem, and I abhor the thought of having sex with anybody in a group setting or with in front. It's just not me. It's just not into me. It's not my bag. That's fine.
Do you fantasize about it?
Never
though?
once.
No? Okay.
Never once. What's mine is mine. What's hers is hers, and we have each other, and that's it. But
If the dog watches, is that okay?
yeah, totally.
Okay, cool.
No, I don't even like that.
Oh, okay.
But if you're if my preference, and Todd, maybe just for a second you could think about this one. I would rather, if I had to do it, I would rather swing with a larger woman than a woman with buck teeth.
Have you been contemplating this? Which one?
I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because this? Yeah.
Or you're looking at that all the time.
This is awesome.
What if she had dentures and could remove her teeth?
Then it's lights out. Forget it. I'm not interested.
Really?
No.
So you like teeth?
Who doesn't?
Real teeth are key.
Nice teeth.
Yeah. How sharp are they?
You'd go fat over buck, eh?
Yeah. Always fat over buck. Not
Is that
too
the
fat,
rule?
though. Well, yeah. Like the other day. You know, if you see The Bachelor, the girl with the one arm?
Oh, I go one arm over buck.
You haven't seen it? No. I go one arm over. No, I couldn't do either because it would be like I would because you know when the girl she's enjoying herself and she got her arms above her arm above her head.
Dude, you just put a pillow there.
Yeah.
Roll up some. There's so many neat things you can do.
What about spooning?
Or put like a hanger. I'm Captain Huck. Like you can play all these fun games with her. Okay.
I'm doing it with a pirate.
You guys are brutal.
No.
But for real, there's a lot of men who aren't into the group sex scene.
I can't say.
Or even the idea. I think
Not
people have this
interested.
idea that you'll do anything, right? You're men. You're raring to go. You'll do anything.
No.
But orgies can be really intimidating. A lot of guys can't get it up.
No. Well, I would not only be able to get it up. I'd be my head to see how it works and stuff, and not interested. Like, it doesn't
I just
interest me.
picture doing this the whole time.
I think it would smell.
Oh, you're not going to lick that, are you?
Just stand back.
Oh, is that
It
in
might
your
smell
mouth?
good.
You don't even. You know what? I know where that just was. Don't lick that. Don't eat that. That's what I would
Is
be.
that
all
your
like.
bedroom voice?
No, I don't know if I have one.
I saw it the one time though. That thing with that fire starter. Fire starter.
Yeah, yeah. Todd went to a group orgy to film it.
To an interview as her and it was. I don't even want to talk.
Keep in mind she was disgusting.
But the amount of men and I can only want to talk about it.
There were too many penises in the room for Todd.
Yeah.
Yeah. I normally stop at 50.
50 and a half was just too much. 50 and a stub.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
I was just wondering if is it wrong that I fantasize about putting on one of those little covers for vibrators over my penis and use it on my wife so I look like I'm much bigger?
No, that's totally cool. Do it. Get one of the ones that's ribbed or sleeved or textured or vibrates. Guys, don't make faces.
Yeah,
they
it's
can't
wrong.
see you. They can't see you. But
Yeah, that's weird.
It's not weird.
It is weird.
Totally normal.
That means
And
he's got
how
a
would
small.
I introduce this?
Well, you just tell her I'm going to wear this thing over
Well, you know
my
what you could
gents.
do? You could start with it on your hands. So you're just using it like as texture to touch her,
Pretend
and then
it's a
eventually
puppet.
slide it.
I want to go in your furry cave.
All right.
I want to check out the brown cave.
Well, if you can ever rid yourself of that sound and image of Dean, just use it on your hand first and then slide it down there.
Do you have a small penis, sir?
Oh, he got out of there.
As soon
I
as
have revealed
asked,
enough.
As soon as I asked about his baby carrot, eh? Is that why guys wear those? Because they got small wieners?
They have a thing to make it, and then it goes, and it's better.
What is it?
What are you talking about?
What was he talking about
Oh,
wearing?
there's like sleeves you can put on a vibrator so that it just has different textures and stuff. And no, it's totally normal to use it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, maybe it's not his penis. Maybe he's sleeping with a bigger vagina. It's not always about the penis, you know.
It's his wife.
I don't know his wife.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's anybody's fault.
Massive vagina.
It's like it's nobody's fault. It's about it's like a shoe fitting, right? What fits me won't fit you.
Well,
except for
maybe
you
he
have
should
really
try his foot.
You know, you could do it on
if
his
that
foot.
doesn't fit, you got a real issue. Okay.
That is the most common fetish in
Give
North
me one of those
America.
shoe horns. Hang on. Okay.
Hey, grab some woolly socks. I'm feeling frisky.
The Dean Blundell Show, 102.1 The Edge.